Hello, Miami University and all Oxford community. I'm Reed.
And I'm Hallie, your co-host for the first show of the semester. Here's your latest Miami University news.
Returning students have noticed many changes in Armstrong Student Center when it comes to the food they are eating. Miami University has contracted the company Aramark to take over the university food system. With the new system, all of the restaurants on the first floor have changed their name and the food they serve. In addition, a Panera Bread is planned to be brought onto campus as well.
Recently, a poll has been sent out asking students to fill in what other national food chain they would like to see. MTN member Hannah Horsington hit the streets to ask students what they want to see on campus and how they are feeling about these new dining options.
Personally, I try to eat as healthy as I can, and that I feel like coming here, I was kind of worried about that. I thought I'd have to go out and buy groceries and maybe make prep meals at home. But I mean, the amount of variety here that you can get is, it's amazing how much food they have here. It's a lot better than what I've seen at the college of my hometown, at least.
So I think it's great that they added some more restaurants and kind of redid it a little. For a while, I feel like there were some vacancies, so I'm glad to see more restaurants back up in Armstrong. From the quality, I know one of my friends said she used to like the restaurant that was over where Haynes was better when it was Haynes than it is now, but as for quality, I feel like it's pretty similar.
I think the dining halls are kind of hit or miss, but I usually go to Maple. I'm very close to that. There's not a lot of variety. It's pretty much chicken tenders or fried chicken, something like that every day. And then there's Western. It looks really nice on the outside, but the food, it's meh. But Garden usually has great stuff. I really like going to Garden, but the food in Armstrong, great. Poli's is always very reliable. You can go there. I think they're open until midnight. So if you want a late night snack, Poli's is the place to go. And then the sushi at Kabar, I love it. I can't get enough of it. I've been getting it almost every day for the past month, and I'm still not tired of it.
Maybe besides Panera, more of a Chick-fil-A probably.
Maybe a Chick-fil-A. I think a Chick-fil-A would be a great addition.
I will say Chipotle. Yeah.
2022 marks the 50th anniversary of relationship between Miami University and the Miami Tribe of Oklahoma. To celebrate this anniversary, the buses will be getting new art on campus.
Over the summer, MTN's own Jonathan Myro embarked to Australia for the adventure of a lifetime, experiencing a different culture, meeting new people, adapting to different dialect, and broadening his horizons. As they say in Australia, he had an ace of a time.
But people should study abroad because it broadens your horizons, it gives you a new outlook on a different place in the world, and makes you a more self-aware person.
Study abroad can offer a range of benefits for those students who embark on it. So first, I think it can help get you a better understanding of the world as a whole and get you outside of your city or your hometown where you're from or your home institution. With that as well, giving that sort of bit of a more global perspective and global context and understanding, you can also network and meet students from around the world as well. Also, from an educational perspective, I think it's really great to study courses or part of a program at a different institution just to see how it's done somewhere else, and you might learn something new along the way. But mainly, I think it's really a great way just to get out of your comfort zone as well, meet new people and see a different part of the world and be local for a little bit somewhere else as well.
I think it's hard to know whether you should study abroad until you've actually been abroad, because it's one of those experiences where all of the skills that you learn and all of the knowledge that you gain is located elsewhere, and it's out of your understanding, and it's out of your perception, and it's out of your worldview, basically. So I think people should do it for that reason. They're going to get something that they would never have gotten at home, and making yourself uncomfortable and learning different perspectives and things is something that people should aspire to if they want to study abroad.
Right, and why should people come to Australia?
Because it is gorgeous, obviously. It is a different kind of culture, but very similar to the U.S. and Australia celebrates U.S. culture, so it's somewhere you can learn new things but also feel at home.
I guess the question is why not? It's a safe place, it's got beautiful nature, beautiful landscapes, happy people, good food, good wine. it's never ending in how many nice things you could do. So yeah, it's pretty much just an amazing place to visit. So yeah, come on down. But there's something for everyone.
And how hard is it to adapt to the different dialect?
It's not hard, it's fun though.
Definitely how I would put it. Why should people come to Australia?
Well, I came here like 5 years ago as a backpacker, and I just wanted to get as far away as possible from Europe for like a couple months. I got stuck here. I love it.
What are some things to do in Australia?
Learn how to surf, get out of the cities, go to as many national parks as you can, and see as many beaches as possible.
Good weather, good waves, nice people, lots of culture, plenty of culture around different cities. They always have something different about them, it's always fun.
And what are some things to do in Australia?
Surf, obviously. Lots of travelling, like lots of good road trips, like East Coast road trip, West Coast road trip. Skydiving's always fun, lots of good skydiving. Anything to do with the ocean, really.
If you can make it happen, it's definitely a life-changing experience.
The Miami University Theater Department is performing These Shining Lives, written by Melanie Marnick. The show is being performed September 28th through October 1st at 7:30, and on October 2nd, there is a matinee starting at 2.
The start of the new semester means Miami sports are back in action. Stephen Pepper is here to give you the latest updates on everything sports at Miami. Over to you, Stephen.
Thanks, Reed. I'm Steven, your man for Red Hawk Sports, and I'm excited to be back for another year. The books have only been cracked for a month, but we have quite a few sports rolling. Starting on the gridiron, last Saturday was a fun one for Miami Athletics as the Hawks competed in the 126th Victory Bell against rival Cincinnati. Although the Red Hawks lost 38-17, their multiple 10-point leads against a former college football playoff program gave fans something to be proud of while they watched at Paycor Stadium, home of the Bengals. With starting quarterback Brett Gabbert feared to be out for the season due to an injury, redshirt freshman Avon Smith is now the man to keep the team's MAC championship hopes alive. This Saturday evening, Miami closes their non-conference schedule at Northwestern. The Wildcats are 1-2 like the Redhawks, but they are no sleeper. They are a Big Ten team hungry for a victory after falling back 2 games following a dub against Nebraska. This contest will be another test for the Redhawks, but they have proven as long as they don't make mistakes, they can hang with some of the bigger programs. Tune in to the Big Ten Network at 7:30 to see the game. Breaking today is good news for hockey fans. The game times were announced. Their schedule dropped all the way back in April. However, the times were to be determined. Now fans have a better understanding of how to plan their day around a 7:05 p.m. Friday and a 5:05 p.m. Saturday puck drop against Michigan State at Goggin. Transitioning now to the field hockey squad, they erased their 3-game losing streak from 2 weeks ago with a 3-game winning streak last week. And they have some players who have been dominant compared to their MAC peers. Over those 2 weeks, 3 players received MAC honors, those being Claudia Negrete Garcia, Isabella Parisi, and Jenna Kirby. The Redhawks are back on the field this Friday at 2 p.m. at Bella Armine. And lastly, on the green, Redhawks finished 12th at the Bearcat Invitational yesterday. Jack Ebner was the Hawks' top performer. His play was highlighted by 8 total birdies. The team score for the final round was 297 strokes, 13 above par. The Redhawks have some time off until they go to Marquette on October 2nd through 3rd to compete in the Marquette Intercollegiate Tournament. Reed?
Thanks, Stephen. Miami University's Center for Career Exploration and Success hosted the first ever Career Fest with free food, prizes, and even a bouncy house. MTN member Mackenzie Knorr has more information.
What inspired the event Career Fest?
Well, typically for career fair, I think a lot of people will instantaneously think about suits and being very professional, and we wanted to create an environment that made it fun to explore careers, think about your goals, and find out a little bit more about the career fair and how to navigate it.
Right. So what's the overall goal of this event?
Just to bring a little bit more exposure to the career fair and answer questions that students might have, and make sure that they know that the career fair is for them. It's for all students, it's for all majors, and we want to help prepare them.
What sets this event apart from others at the Career Center?
Well, I think it's a lot of fun, and we're outside and we're ready to help students. So I think when the Career Center is out there and on campus, I want to make sure that students know that we're happy to help them.
What have you learned about yourself after today?
I've learned that I have a lot of different interests that I kind of want to combine into one career so that I can really make the most out of my professional self.
So what was your favorite thing about Career Fest and why?
I liked the fact that despite it being a very important thing to know and get involved with, it was very laid back. So it didn't feel like you were going to another class. It was more fun.
And what was one of your goals or statements that you had to address at the beginning of this event?
I said that at Miami, I will get involved as much as I can with all my different interests to really see which ones I'm interested in pursuing as a professional career and which ones I want to keep as more of a hobby on the side.
Do you think this was a success, and will it happen again next year?
I think this is a great start to something. We're learning a lot, and we want to bring our community together. So I think that's another part of having that career community. So I definitely see it as a success.
That's all we have for today. Thank you for tuning into our first show of the year. Be on the lookout for more Miami news in the weeks to come. I'm Hallie.
And I'm Reed. And don't forget to follow us on social media at Miami MTN.